Hi, freepercussionlessons.com. Here today because it's that time again when we have to change timpani heads. Now, everybody's different, every schedule's different. Generally speaking, you should change your timpani heads about once a year, or if they have any undue damage. You can't play on a broken head, for example. And if you're playing a lot, yeah, you're going to have to change them at least once a year. So I'm ready to change some heads. I just wanted to talk about the tools that I need. Pretty simple. 2 timpani keys. Okay? You have to have 2 timpani keys. You need, look down here, you need a block of wood because you need to block the pedal. There's a spring attached to the pedal that counterbalances the pressure and the tension on the head. So if I don't have this block of wood in here and I release the tension off of this head, the pedal will snap up. So I block the pedal in its lowest position, and I've used a piece of wood here. If we look over here, I have this one, and I used a locking clamp, and that works really well too. So back over here to this drum, take your keys and loosen all the lugs. You always want to do things evenly because you don't want to create any bending of the rim. So just go around, loosen a little bit all the way around. So I've gone around, I've loosened everything, and I can take the old head off. Okay, I'm going to put that down there. I have my new head. Oops. Set that there. I have my new head ready to go. It's a Remo Renaissance head. I like using these. I like the texture and I like the sound. On the lip of the timpani, I've been using Teflon tape. And that, you can get that a lot of different places. I got this at Steve Weiss Music. It's not very expensive. And you just roll it around the rim and tighten it down. Now that I have the head off, I'm just inspecting the old tape. It doesn't need replacing. I'm just ensuring that it's all stuck all the way around. If it needed replacing, I would just do that. Now, I have the head. Place it on the drum so that I like to have the Remo symbol directly opposite the pedal. Set the head there. Take my rim. Now this is, I'm going to show you something here on the rim. What I've done is underneath the rim I've put a layer of moleskin all the way around so that I avoid the metal on metal contact. So I have the metal rim, moleskin, and then the metal counter, or the metal hoop on the head. So I set I also make sure there's no gremlins living in there, no big no dust or heavy dirt or anything like that. And then line up all the lugs. All the lugs lined up. Now at this point, you have the lug. I put it in its place here, and I just turn it one time just to get the thread started. I'm going to go all the way around. just get the thread started on each one. This makes for exciting video, but this is the way it's done. So, just want to line it up. I'm not worried about where things are lining at this point. Doesn't matter, because there's no tension on the head. Just want to get it started. Alright, I'm almost done. This in here. Oh, come on, get in there. Having trouble with this one. Okay, good. Whoops, one more. Alright. Now this next step, I go around and I feel underneath the rim and I touch the side of the drum with my fingers, and then I feel where the rim is hitting my finger when the tip of my finger is touching the drum. And I go around and I just judge by feel that everything is even. So they're both ending here on my fingers, all the way around. So I want to do that, and then I want to make sure that the lugs are straight up and down, perpendicular. Okay? Now, this next step, I pull, see the space here? I'm not applying pressure to the, applying downward pressure to the rim at all. I'm just tightening the lug until it touches and I can't lift it up anymore. And I do that equally on both sides. Check again, make sure everything's straight. This was a little crooked. Go around again, check, check, check. And then I go around on all of the lugs, and then if I'm working on this one, I'm going directly opposite. But you see how I lift up and turn? So I'm not applying downward pressure, I'm just lifting up on the rod that's in here to take any play out of it. But I don't want any downward pressure on any lug yet. So I go all the way around until I have that set. Now, just like a cooking show, I've already done that on this drum. So I've done everything that I've shown you so far. I've gone all the way around and I've finger tightened each lug equally all the way around. There's really no downward pressure yet. Now, I can't tune them, I can't tighten them any further with my fingers. So now I need the keys. I double check again, make sure that nothing's slipped. It feels pretty even. You know, there's always going to be a millimeter or two out, but things are within acceptable differences. Can't go crazy over it. But that looks pretty good. It feels good. Now I take my keys and I just do half turns. Here, 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 here. So I went all the way around, started here, just went all the way around. So I'm getting not a real note yet, but I'm getting a tone. So I'm going to keep going up a little bit. Not even a half turn, more like a quarter turn. Checking things again. to sound like a drum. And eventually, just by doing these little quarter turns, making sure I'm applying equal downward pressure, not quite. So what I'm aiming for is the lowest note that's capable on this drum, which is going to be a D. So, it's almost there. One more turn how to do it. I'm not fine-tuning it, I'm just setting the head. Now at this point I think I have enough tension, I'm going to take the clamp off. So this, just to show you, this is the clamp I use. That works really well. Just got a lock on it. It's still pretty low, so I'm going to keep, but it's got enough weight on the head that's counterbalancing the pedal. So I don't need the clamp. And there you are. I have the drum in the right range. The bottom note is about a D. Again, I'm not worried about exactness at this point. I'm just making sure that I'm going to go around again, make sure nothing slipped. Looks pretty good all the way around. The pedal works. It's not slipping, and that's what I'm looking for. Now, what I'm going to do at this point is leave the pedal tight as it can go overnight. And then we'll make another video about how to fine-tune and clear the head. So, freepercussionlessons.com, we just changed the timpani head. We'll see you later.